What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammerdown Motorsports. Here we are in the mezzanine because it's like 12 degrees outside, and while I don't have the heat on in the shop because it is just too cold and I don't have all the ceiling done, if you can see through the window, we do have metal all the way to this point, but I have to disconnect the electric to the lift so that I can actually get the metal kind of above that, make it nice and clean. And I don't know how this is all working right now. I got the gimbal, the little DJI Osmo 2, which I bought like a year ago and never used. So hopefully everything's coming through nicely. I just wanted to try this thing out and kind of see how it all is. But as you can see behind me, we do have some things in the mezzanine. As basically what I do is I go to the auction and I try to find cool things like this sign behind me. And then we have over here, I got this one on Friday. It's actually a Dale Earnhardt with a car and everything in it. It's pretty awesome. I got this old vintage Budweiser sign, Miller Lite, Beck's. I got the inspection station one from Pennsylvania. I got my little guitar wall here with our Marlboro kind of Western scene on it, which is pretty cool. It's an old store sign. And yeah, I just kind of gone around and found all these signs over the last couple of years. This is an old Miller sign. They all work. They have that old like buzzing sound and everything like that from the old fluorescence and all that. But yeah, just kind of cool stuff that I want to have displayed, but I'm kind of really just deciding where everything's going to go because, well, you don't want to just have clutter all over the walls. It just would be too much. So I'm trying to decide the best way to put just kind of groups of signs, and then I'm going to put the rest out in the shop. Kind of make a big wall of lit signs, which is pretty cool. We do have our 75-inch TV in here. We got the fireplace, a bunch of tools and guitar stuff and all of that. We do have another deer down here as well. We have that deer up there. So yeah. And if you guys are wondering what we've done up here, this is my kind of display shelf that I put around. Goes all the way around to the other side where the office is. And what I did here, this is just PVC, and then I painted it black. I put it on my table saw and I cut a notch inside here so you actually can put a rope light. I have a rope light that ends there and goes all the way along. We got the kind of the pipe style brackets here, which I still have to put on because that back part is not finished either, and neither is our ceiling, but all little projects we are moving along with as time goes on. You can see our piping goes all the way around to here, and then it continues on over to here. Now you can see where the white piping is. This is the most recent addition to this back wall, which is going to kind of be our backdrop. You can see my wonderful desk here and my editing station. And then we have our flag right here, which is kind of the centerpiece for the back wall of the office, which is where I can kind of, if I do some videoing in here, if I want to do live streams or anything like that, this is going to kind of be that main hub for that type of content. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think of what I've done here? I do have a white light down here, and I put a slit in it so it kind of shines up. Turn the light, it's kind of bright in here, it's kind of hard to see, but I kind of like the colors going up around. I'm not sure if I'm really sold on the white on the bottom yet, but I guess we'll see. I do want to put some cabinets in here, so we're gonna have cabinets above, and then I'm gonna be able to have a light underneath that as well. And then over here, this is a switch plug, and I'm gonna put a corner cabinet here to kind of hide all the wiring and everything can go up inside that. And then we'll finish the ceiling off, and this place should be looking pretty sweet. Then over here we have the picture I took the last time we were in Canada. My dad and I actually went over to the Peterbilt dealership. My dad was a truck driver his whole career, and we just kind of like go look at new trucks. And so I took this picture of him, and then I sent it to neighbor Mike because I was like, hey, we're out here checking out trucks in Canada, whatever, just kind of, you know, you send people pictures of what you're doing. And he ended up for Christmas getting this set up for me on this nice canvas. So it's all on the wall now, proudly displayed in between the office and our main room here. So what I have planned for this whole countertop area, I do have the bullets in here and all that. I just kind of drilled them out and countersunk some shells in there, and then I did epoxy coat over top. And I do have to do another flood coat on this, and then I obviously have to do some work on this and finish off our rail and all that. And we're gonna do the same thing back there on that pile of stuff. And also we do have the colored lights underneath the bar, obviously, gotta have that. I'm a huge fan of LED lights, and I also have them following all the way through to here, and then they're right on his switch, so you just turn them on and off, and everything works out pretty good. We'll turn back on. Uh-oh. For So that's what happened. All right, crisis averted. I just had to, I turned them on and off too quick, and then I had to use the little remote here, turn them back on. And yeah, we got lights over here. I'm actually gonna do the rock like what I have on the side here in the front, over here in the back as well, so you kind of get that little bit of dimension in the back and have that whole kind of finished off look here in the back. But yeah, should be pretty awesome. I just really have to decide where everything's gonna go, and that's kind of just been a thing. I do have my couch here. This is actually one from the beach house, and then I have a recliner that's gonna go there, and then I have some shelving that's gonna go here. This sign's actually gonna go down to the shop because it's a little bit big for in here. We'll step out in the shop for a minute, just kind of show you guys exactly what we got going on out there. It is rather frigid, but let's go out here for a minute. We do have our access door up here for the attic. Then I have the screen down, but we can roll that up. That's all electronic. We got our JBL speaker. I love that thing. Absolutely pounds in here. We have the boat chilling until summertime. Can't wait to get that out again. Dart chilling here next to the tractor. Camaro's over here. But you can see the ceiling is looking really, really nice. Got up to this point, and then I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work just to kind of get that sorted out and then finish off our edge. And then we're ready to actually, well, I'm going to finish off the OSB on the bottom, and then I'm going to have to put the white metal up on the top section, and this place will be starting to come together. On the mezzanine itself, I'm going to do black J-channel around the windows and probably the posts as well, and do those in black, and then the rest is going to be white. And underneath, I'm going to do metal on the kind of the bottom here, the ceiling underneath, get that finished off. And still to be determined what we're going to do in this corner. This is going to kind of be like the utility room and possibly a bathroom if I can make it work. But it is kind of dark in here, so let's turn on the lights, kind of show you guys how it looks. I really hope it doesn't echo too bad, but we can probably do something with some sound deadening if we have to. But got the lights on here. Obviously the lights have been taken down to bay 1, so it's a little dark in this bay, but you can see over there now how bright everything is. And we do have our heater right there, which has been working pretty good. I think it'll work a lot better once we have insulation in and let it run all the time so everything in here isn't freezing cold. But I've been having it on. It pumps it up to about another 20 degrees from what it was when I'm working in here. So it's enough you can work with a t-shirt on and all that, which is really what I want. And it has AC, so we're good for the summertime as well. Head outside here for a minute. You can see the nice frosty winterland out here. Winter wonderland. We do have the hammer wagon right there. Well, that will actually be, well, once we get everything sorted with the shop, we're going to start doing stuff with that again. I do have some plans where we're going to do something crazy with it. I think it's going to be definitely a fun time all in all. But we do have the Super Duty over here. I went to Accelerate Auto and got my windows done. They did an awesome job. We did a brow up top. It's kind of hard to see. There's a bunch of snow everywhere. But this thing, I mean, this is 30% right here. You can see it's pretty dark. And then we did another 30 over top of the factory. So now this is like a 5% rear. And we did that on the top as well on the moonroof. So it's all kind of darked out. We're not going to have any issues with sunlight in this thing. And just, I don't know if you can see that paint. It just looks so good in the sun. And then now that we got the black coat windows, we are looking pretty sharp. I was hating the fishbowl in this truck. So now we actually have a little bit of privacy. And when you have the Starlight headliner on at night, it's pretty good. It's a little hard to see out the windows, but it's kind of the price you pay for that look, and I just think it's awesome. So this is our quick little update video here on the shop. We do have the dream shop, at least my dream shop, coming together little by little. And well, I want to get back to doing car stuff. I want to get back to doing more of the motorsports stuff, and we might have something motorsports dedicated related. Dedicated motorsports vehicle might be coming to the channel at some point in 2022. So definitely stay tuned for that one, because I want to get back out on the trails and actually have some fun doing that kind of stuff. We do have the Can-Am up there, and honestly, within the last year, just been so busy with trying to do renovations, and we have the beach house down in Maryland, and yeah, it's just been a lot trying to get everything sorted out with that. That house is good for now. We have a couple little things left to do, but we're gonna basically kind of take that in stride, because we've just been hammering everything at one time, and it's just been, yeah, it's been a lot. So getting this ceiling done is very important so we can get the heat in here and AC in the summertime, so we can bring you guys that content that you guys want. And well, this car is kind of at the point where we're out of fuel on it, and I need to do some more things that are going to lead to other things, and it's just, yeah, rabbit hole. But it does drive well the way it is, and it's very fun the way it is. But it's only 530 wheel. It's capable of a lot more with that Vortex supercharger. It's just, yeah, we got to get through some of the factory things that are holding it back. The John Deere, definitely we're going to be doing some stuff with that. Just kind of want to show you guys just how this machine works, and it's a fun piece to have. It's built in 1957, so all the technology on it is just so different than what you see nowadays, but it's very, very cool. And yeah, we're definitely going to have some fun with that. And we'll never forget about the Dart. The Dart with the 360 in it, the big cam. This is a very, very fun car. Westie's Speed Shop tuned this thing up awesome, runs so good. It's got awesome chop. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I do have videos of this this car, the tractor, the Camaro, all that stuff. If I'm not posting on YouTube, usually there's always a video pretty much every day, or a picture or something like that on Instagram, so definitely check that out as well if you haven't already. But with that being said, this is just our update video in the shop. My hands are getting cold already just standing in here. I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm a Canadian. This should be like summertime to me, but I guess it's just the humidity. It kind of cuts through you a little bit. So it's a little shop update for you guys, and yeah, just kind of showing you guys exactly what I've been up to as I'm trying to build a foundation for this channel, and very good backdrops, and just the ability to be able to film all the time. That's going to be very awesome to be able to have that climate control, so I'm not going to have any excuses not to make videos. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you made it to this point in the video, drop Dream Shop down in the description, and as always, keep that hammer down.